Thank you, Madam Chairman. I'm pleased to have this hearing today as we discuss the issues surrounding chemical safety. First, I would like to say that my home state of Wyoming is the largest consumer in the United States of ammonium nitrate, a chemical oxidizer implicated in the West Texas accident. Mining companies in Wyoming use 1.5 billion pounds of ammonium nitrate each year in places like the Powder River Basin, and they use it to extract coal. At these mining sites, ammonium nitrate is mixed with fuel oil and pumped or poured into a blast hole, which is fitted with an ignition system. The subsequent explosion heaves the rock to get the coal or the minerals out. Through this process, Wyoming and other mining states can provide essential building materials as well as affordable energy for families and small businesses around the country. Wyoming, West Virginia, Indiana, Kentucky, Nevada, Pennsylvania, Minnesota, Virginia, and Alabama are, in order, the leading ammonium nitrate explosives consuming states. Ammonium nitrate is also the safer alternative in mining, having replaced nitroglycerin as the primary ingredient in chemical explosives and saving lives in the process. Ammonium nitrate is a stable, relatively benign chemical when managed properly, and proper management is simple, easily understood, and accomplished. Now, OSHA, not EPA, has issued rules to ensure that ammonium nitrate is managed properly at ammonium nitrate manufacturing and storage sites such as West Fertilizer. And when it is, workers, first responders, and the public are protected. On October 9th, 2013, OSHA issued 24 citations to West Fertilizer. These violations allege that the facility failed to properly store ammonium nitrate, including failing to eliminate sources of combustible materials, installing needed firewalls, and limiting bulk quantities of the material. The facility also did not provide proper ventilation or fire suppression in case of fire. We also know that there are a series of federal agencies that regulate ammonium nitrate. These agencies include OSHA, Homeland Security, the Department of Transportation, the EPA, the Department of Labor, the Department of Justice, the U.S. Coast Guard, and the ATF. This also does not include industry's own guidelines and best practices for managing ammonium nitrate. Now, unfortunately, there appears to have been and still appears to be a lack of oversight and communications between regulatory agencies concerning non-compliant chemical facilities such as West Fertilizer. The solution proposed by some is additional regulation to be imposed by the EPA, in particular under the agency's risk management program. For the reasons I've already mentioned, I believe there is no need for EPA to impose additional regulations on top of regulations that already exist, but are not being properly enforced. In fact, as I pointed out in the October 23rd letter to EPA Assistant Administrator Marty Stanislaus, who is testifying before us today, his fellow panelist, who is here, Mr. Rafael Barrasso, he stated at our last hearing on this subject that he was not aware of any accidental explosions of ammonium nitrate where existing safety regulations of OSHA were followed. It's my hope that we can ensure that federal agencies work together to better achieve our goal of keeping communities safe. If additional regulations are required, I would hope that we consider those proposals through regular order. If we make a mistake and overregulate a needed chemical without all the facts, we could negatively impact mining and other commercial operations. The end result will be lost jobs for already struggling communities. I will note that the Dyno Nobel plant in Cheyenne, Wyoming, is the second largest ammonium nitrate producing plant in the United States, producing 455,000 tons of ammonium nitrate a year. It employs 206 people with an annual payroll of over $15.2 million. Thank you, Madam Chairman, and I look forward to the testimony.